What up, man? Your boy Zaytoven checking in live and direct. And you are logged in right now to the new forshowmag.com. Believe that. Salute.
So let's start off by telling everybody, where did you get the name Zaytoven? Where did you get the name Zaytoven?
It came from a buddy of mine back in San Francisco, California. His name is Forrest. Rap name was Photo Love. He was like, man, you play that piano so good. Boy, you sound like Beethoven. I ought to call you Zaytoven. I didn't use it right then until maybe like a year later when I moved to Atlanta, but that's where I really got the name from.
How did you make the transition from playing the piano in church to actually becoming a producer?
It started off me getting keyboards and stuff, playing with them, messing around, and it took the guy JT, the bigger figure, seeing me playing the keyboards and be like, hey man, you cold on that keyboard, bro. I need to get you in the studio. So he took me to his studio and showed me how to work, you know, the drum machine with the keyboard and put it all together to make beats for real.
When people first started making beats, they usually start on Fruity Loops. Is that where you started?
No, cause see, back in the day, man, you know, I started back in like 97, 98, so there wasn't no Fruity Loops. It was all hardware, so you got to go buy a keyboard. The keyboard might cost you $3,000. The drum machine might cost you $2,000, and that's the only way there was to make beats, you know, back then. So that's how I started. I started on using, you know, all outboard gear.
Have you ever gotten into the Fruity Loop type thing?
I haven't got into Fruity Loops, but I have got into software, and it's all the same thing. It's just different companies. So the software I use is the MPC software. So, and the reason I use that is because I started making beats on the MPC, and then they made a software version. So, you know, that's what I'm on.
Besides the piano, what other instruments do you play?
I really play the drums. I play a little guitar, a little saxophone. I know I'm rusty on the saxophone. I ain't played that in a long time. But that's pretty much all the instruments I do.
So by far, piano is your
piano,
favorite.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Let's say, you know, this is an average day for you. How many beats do you make per day?
On a good day, man, I might crank out about 10. On other days where I don't really feel like making beats, I might just do 1 or 2, and I might do them just to be doing them. I might get in the studio, don't care about like, man, I'm finna take 5-10 minutes, just make 2 beats just cause, just to say I made some beats today.
Do you make complete beats when you do this, or do you just, you know, come up with an idea, then you just toss it to the side for a minute and then start on another one, or you complete the beats?
I complete them, man. Like every time I make beats, it's off a feeling. And, you know, I just go right in and finish the whole beat, whether I'm not feeling it that much, whether I really like it or not. I'm just going to do the whole beat, finish it, put it in Pro Tools, and have it waiting. Because you never know. A lot of times the beat that I didn't really like or didn't take that much time on be the same beat that end up being somebody's hit record or something that somebody want to buy. So I always look at it like that.
What singles would you say were like your throwaway beats that somebody heard and was like, oh, I can make a hit to this, and it blew up? What singles would you say were like your throwaway beats that somebody heard and was like, oh, I can make a hit to this, and it blew up?
Pretty much all of them, man. Like there's none of the beats out that's been big records that's like been my favorite beat. It just be a beat that like I didn't even really care that much about it, or I forgot I made that, you know, I made that 2 years ago. So it always happened like that, man. So I don't, that's why when people come to listen to beats, or if I give beats to, you know, big artists, there's no A list and a B list and a C list, because, you know, the ones that's on that C and D list very well might be the one that could be somebody hit record. So, you know, everybody listens to the same, you know, the same beats. I don't categorize them.
Who are some of your favorite artists to work with? Like when you get in the studio, y'all just super vibe. You feel me?
Gucci Man most definitely is one. OJ the Juice Man is definitely one. The Migos. Who else I just love? Rocco is another guy that, you know. Rocco Future. you know, these are guys that they work the same way I work. You know, if I make the beat in 5-10 minutes, they got the song, they ready to record in 5-10 minutes, and you know, and we can keep working like that. So that's why I like working with them so much.
What artists that you haven't worked with would you like to work with now?
It's older guys, man. Guys that have been in the game. I would have to say had to be Cameron and 50 Cent.
So when you gonna make that happen?
I don't know, man. You know, I haven't really been reaching out or trying to work with them. I guess I'm just fans of their music. So, you know, I would love to work with them, but I haven't been pursuing them or nothing like that.
If we was to hop in your car, you know, I just see you got a new thing outside.
Mm-hmm.
What music can we hear you listening to in there?
9 times out of 10, it's gonna be some new music I just done with somebody. Like, say if I did a song with Shy Glizzy or Johnny Cinco or somebody I just, you know, did some music with, that's gonna be in the CD player until something else I did new. So
I was looking at your Wikipedia yesterday. You have a lot of beats and songs out here. And you know, that's just pretty much what they put is like your A and B star list on there. You feel me? Like, I saw at least more than 100 things on your Wikipedia.
Yeah.
So out of all the tracks that you produce, which one would you say is your favorite? Like, you just was like, man, this song is a classic. It's never ever gonna get old.
I would say my favorites would have to be So Icy, of course, Usher Papers, Versace. Those are like my favorites out of all of them. Those are, to me, records that I did that was like game changing at the time that they came out. You know.
So you don't just make trap beats, do you? Because that's what everybody know you from.
No, I make a lot of different sounding tracks, but most of the artists that I work with are trap, you know, rap artists. So they gonna turn it into that. So, you know, and it is what it is. You know, that's where I got my name, and that's, you know, that's where I got my sound from. So, you know, I don't make just trap music, but when somebody come to me, you best believe that's what they coming for.
Right, they want that,
they want
original
signature
Zay sound.
Yeah.
What advice would you give some producers, you know, that's either upcoming or just look up to you, period?
My advice here in short words would always be for any up and coming producer, I think finding an artist that matches their sound or somebody that they have chemistry with, lock in with them and, you know, support them and try to make that artist make it in the rap game. Cause I know that's the way, you know, it happened for me. That's the reason why my name got big. That's the reason why I was able to stay in the game for so long, is cause I attached myself with an artist. I attached myself with Gucci Mane first. So when Gucci blew up, you know, Zaytoven blew up. When OJ blow up, Zaytoven blow up. When Migos blow up, Zaytoven blow up, because I attached myself to an artist, you know what I mean, and creating a sound. So I always suggest that with any producer, because, you know, everybody in the world making beats right now. So the only way you're going to kind of signify yourself is attaching yourself to an artist, you know what I mean, you know, that, and you guys got the chemistry together that makes a difference in the music.
How did you get into producing films?
My buddy Al Nuke, man. My buddy Al Nuke, I met him through a friend of mine named Baby Ray. Baby Ray was doing, you know, he was trying to get into the music and, you know, shopping with me, getting beats and stuff for his artists. Then he wanted to introduce me to Al Nuke. I hooked up with Al Nuke. I seen Al Nuke first film, 17,000 Block, and it was like, soon as I seen it and I seen him acting in it, and then he said he directed it and wrote it, I was like, oh, cuz you got, you know, I need you around me. You know what I mean? I looked at it as an opportunity for me to expand myself in a different way. So when we hooked up, man, he was like, let's do a movie. We did the movie almost based on my story of me making it into music, called Birds of a Feather. We used all the, you know, they used all my relationships for the rappers to be in it, DJs, or, you know, anybody that's popular. And it turned into a classic, man. We got a classic. How do you like it so far? Doing the films?
Yep.
Oh, man, I love it. I think it's an outlet for me, man, just to really enjoy myself. Like, I enjoy doing music, but just trying to act, being behind the camera, you know, remembering lines and all that type of stuff, it's just fun to me. Cause you know, as producers, we really behind the scenes. You know, we always behind the scenes. So I've been doing music for over 10 years. People know my name, but they don't know what I look like. So the movie gives me opportunity to brand my face, who I am. You know what I mean? So people can, when they see me or they hear my name, they like, okay, that's Zaytoven. I know what he look like. So I mean, I have a ball doing that movie stuff.
We was on set with you the other day for a music video. We saw you directing music
Yeah,
videos too.
man. You know, I'm trying to do it all. You know, I'm trying to do it all.
Yeah, so you really getting into the film thing now.
I'm getting into it because it's just, you know, it go hand in hand with the music to me. You know, it's entertain. All of it is entertainment. So, you know, I'm trying to just, you know, spread my wings, man. Get into it. You know, I'm getting into that. I got a book coming out. I wrote a book called From A to Z. So, you know, like when you ask me about what's my advice for up and coming producers or artists, it's all in this book that I did called From A to Z. It's just it's my way of making it in this music business, but still staying independent, still doing it your own way. You know, you can do, like, I did it without management, without being signed to a label or none of that stuff. So, you know, I just give, you know, advice and game on the way I did it. So if another producer want to take, you know, follow my footsteps, this would be the way to do it.
Who are your favorite producers right now?
Right now, my favorite producers are like old heads, man. I'm still fans of like DJ Quick, Timbaland, you know, Neptunes, and Dr. Dre. You know, those always been my favorites. It's like with I'm a fan of all the new guys too now, all the new producers. But I just feel like, you know, all of us are still in the same, like we almost battling each other right now. So, you know, I still rock with them. I still, you know, admire all the new producers. But if you talking about my favorites, I had to go back to like DJ Quick and Dr. Dre, those type of guys.
All right, let's say I'm a new artist. I'm coming up. I don't really got no budget like that, or I don't know how to get in contact with you. I'm always running you on Instagram, Twitter, emailing your booking info, but I never get any response. How do I get a Zaytoven track?
Well, if you hit me on Instagram and my email and all that, the first thing you got to do is remember that this music is a business. So I look at it like, if you don't come at me talking business, say, okay, well, Zay, I scraped up this amount of much money. Can I, you know, I'm trying to get a beat from you and this and that. I'm going to respond because somebody's trying to, you know, do business with me. But, you know, everybody just say, I'm the hottest thing where I'm at, man. I want you to give me a beat and this and that. I probably don't respond because everybody got that same story. And I feel like if you can't really invest in yourself to get a beat or whatever, even if I gave you a beat, you can't do nothing with it because you don't got any money to, you know, to move forward with it. So definitely a few dollar signs will grab the attention. But even after that, you know, after you done spent money, you know, that open up the doors for relationships. So you could have bought one beat from me and then I rock with you and be like, you know what, I think you the next thing that's finna blow up. Then you end up getting the rest of the beats for nothing just because, you know, I believe in what you're doing and you showed me that you believe in yourself. So